I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
Oh, what a night in the Dabbleverse, right, Angel? John's doing another I'm Done show. Kevin Brennan is still live. Everyone's gearing up for the big fucking show. And I could give two shits. But I figured, and I'm not going to lie to you, I was talking to Joey Dago. Shout out Joey Dago. He's like, I'm watching Stuttering John. I'm like, I don't blame you. It's fucking captivating. But the thing you guys need to realize, and we're going to touch upon it. We're going to touch upon it today. Obviously, we're going to have to touch upon. We are going to have to do a little dabbling ourselves. But here's the thing. Whenever people are like, well, you're dabbling, I'm not. I'm telling you, the whole reason we used to have a little thing called, let me see if I could find it here. The whole reason, and I was texting with the boys over at Legion of Skanks about it. They're like, well, Geno was right. Like, a lot of people thought that. Yes, a lot of people thought COVID was the proverbial bullshit. A lot of people thought that, okay? But the thing that I was saying every time I said Geno was right, that's a little thing in the upper right. I thought it had a bigger one. Every time I said Geno was fucking right, I was reminding you to trust me, to listen to me, to realize I'm saving you a lot of fucking time and aggravation in the future if you just believe me now. So whenever someone's like, oh, Geno's talking about the Dabbleverse, no, I'm not. Chad's a lying piece of shit, JJ, and we'll get to him. And I'm going to tell you about everything I'm going to do is going to prove what Chad is going to do this Saturday and why Chad is gay and why the only problem I have with Chad being a homosexual is that he hates himself for being homosexual. And if he just embraced it, he'd feel better. But we'll get to that. When people just out of the blue, and there's always anybody I have beef with, I defy you. I encourage you to live your life like this. Be able to take responsibility for your actions and always be able to root them in something. And when I say, this is why I did it, I wait for someone to say, but you did this. But you did this. Pat Dixon broke your jaw. Yeah. Why? He was on Adderall. What's that? No, I'm just using examples. No, Pat Dixon broke your jaw. Well, no, because everyone knows everyone in the Dabbleverse out there knows Pat Dixon didn't break my jaw. Pat Dixon broke your jaw. Why? Well, you fucked around and how? Well, you were fucking Felicia. No, I wasn't. Well, you fucked with him on the desk with Chrissy. He wasn't invited. I was. Chrissy should have had my back there. She didn't. Doesn't matter. Fucking he stormed in on Adderall, broke my jaw, thought it was fucking Felicia, lied, fled. That's it. That's all there is to it. Fucking, I'm a comedian. We busted each other's balls, and his response was to unban Josh Denny fan. 21 watching. Who bought viewers? Come on, motherfucker. Travis, I don't know. We're gonna fucking check in on them in a momentito. Fucking checking on the Phillies in a momentito. Oh, thank you. So all these people, and we'll get to them. But it started with Ray DeVito, who right now everyone is saying this about Ray DeVito. Why don't I start with what I said the fucking week after he blew the light, fucking lied about me and came on my show and lied, and Aaron had his back. Because Aaron's another one who fucking I lost my mind on, and I love him. I wish him well, to quote the man we're making fun of. But Ray did a 28-minute spot, lied about fucking why they turned the lights off on me, and I said, Ray's a liar. Ray's disingenuous. Ray's a terrible comic. Ray's a misogynist. And now I'm pretty sure everyone hates Ray. Why? Because Ray's a liar. Because Ray's a terrible comic. Because Ray's a misogynist. Because Ray scammed people out of a GoFundMe. Oh, why didn't you listen to me before the Dabbleverse existed when I just told you Ray was a terrible person? Let's jump to a wild card. Kate Meaney. Kate Meaney's a stupid bitch. Stupid bitch who I let on my show, and she was great on it. She went on Kevin Brennan's show once, loved the attention of fake people in the Dabbleverse, and then came on and told Keanu to take down a show that she fucking brought her mother on and talked about anal because she thought it would impress Keanu.
I know. I said, well, you didn't say anything wrong. Why don't you take it down?
Yeah, and then when I didn't take it down, everyone's like, well, Geno's an asshole for fucking not telling Keanu to take down a thing. And I said, why would I ever tell Keanu what to do, and who cares what Kate Meaney thinks, and no one cares, and she bitched and lied till she fucking got addicted to drugs, fucking did bizarre shit with fucking Stuttering John that only a stupid whore would do. So many stupid whores in the Dabbleverse. Stupid, lying, skank whores. So many people. So many people. And I could go through a list I made, but howdy, Saint Ranger, but you guys don't care. You don't want to be bored. Yeah, and Charlie, you're another one. No one doxed you, Charlie. Charlie's another one that I told you was insane. Told you he made shit up. He had a fake dialer number. He's the guy that lied and said he knew Artie Lang. I love you. No one doxed you. You're not a real person. And that's the other thing the Dabbleverse, that YouTube does. It encourages insane fucking behavior. That's all. That's all there is to it. By the way, let me check something. Banner. Yeah, May 31st. We're back at Rodney's. So the thing about these liars is they're lying liars who lie. And they want you to believe whatever their lies are in that world. I'm too busy living my life. Now, the thing that bums me out is what I've been doing with Chad is amusing myself because Chad's terrible at what he does. Terrible. So like everyone else in this world, he's like, well, if I tell you that everyone else is on a scale of 1 to 10 is a 1, then me being a 2 makes me better. But the thing about Chad, and we're gonna lay down some odds. I really can't wait. We'll let a few more. Gonna lay down some odds on what you think, the people fucking the odds of people showing up will be. Yeah, Ray DeVito's an asshole. Kate Meaney's a cunt. Update your contact list. You want another one? God, hold on. I wrote down some people. I'll give you another one. Oh, what? Hey, whatever happened to this guy? Oh, hold on. Whatever happened to this guy, people? Schizo Sean. You have no idea who this is. This is a guy that came to Content Hotel, said I drugged him. And I said he's a pathetic fucking stalker, fucking nobody. And what did he do? He ran off with this pig. He ran off with this fucking pig. What's her name, honey? Autistic Boobs. I said he's a lying piece of shit. People tried to say, Geno, you doxed him because I showed a picture of his face. And everyone lost their mind. Ava's mentally ill. I cannot wait. Ava proves like me right about so many things. We were nice to Ava. Ava is such a stupid bitch. And it's not her fault because let me tell you, when you want trans surgery, you've already been on a ton of antidepressants. You're already fucking, what is it? You're autistic. You've got so many things wrong with you, and all you see her doing is drinking and probably getting high. So the more she thinks like, oh, people like me in the Dabbleverse, the more she goes forward, pedal to the metal, and she looks like the ghoul Anthony Cumia said she was. She gets grayer. She looks like a fat dude with tits and a wig, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'll call her all I want. I don't give a fuck. We know what she is, a mentally insane fat dude. I'm not that guy that gets offended if you call a she, a he, or vice versa. God knows what they are. And let me say that these same words in a different way. God knows what they are. But I don't care because Ava proves me right. Yeah, she's a transform, whatever you want to call it. And when she's doing a fake stream and Matt's like, what are you doing? She's like, don't hit me. I called her a liar. And then everyone's like, oh no. Oh, Gene and his wife are, what's it called? Simping for the enabling abuse. Thank you, Angel. And now what's everyone saying? Wow, Scarlett's fucking whacked out on drugs. She needs help and she's a cunt. Why don't you listen to me? So now that we get to the center of the corn maze. Oh, and like everyone else, she's like, Chad, well, he kissed me. No, when? What? Chad, when did it? And Chad's latest thing is, oh, Gene nuked our friendship. Let me explain something about Chad. I never knew him or met him until I lived in a 4-bedroom apartment. Oh, it was Eden. And Bronston Jones fucking sublet a room. And then he's like, well, I can't be bi-coastal anymore. He sublet the room to Chad. Chad lived there 4 months. I may have seen him 2 or 3 times. We were never close. Then he lied about me because he's such a terrible comedian, such a beta that he was in a stream with Bob and Kevin. He's like, you know who sent me those texts? Who was the mole? Geno. Made no sense. So whenever I call him on it, he changes the subject. And now, like he must be a liberal because he just gives you. He's like, and Geno just destroyed our friendship. We were never friends. We were never friends, Chad. Stop it, you fucking liar. And all three of those words are facts. What don't you get? That is why Chad lied. Because I'm telling you, the odds of Chad showing up, here are the odds right now. Let's do odds right now. The odds of Kevin showing up, fucking, they're even money. Because I think he's coming. Kevin's coming. Kevin's coming because Kevin runs the show. Kevin's the guy. Is Bob Levy coming? Yeah. 100%. The odds of Bob Levy not showing up are fucking, what are they? Negative 200. Meaning you would have to risk 200 to win 100. Yeah, Bob, I love him. He
finds the joy in the Bob Levy, though, finds the joy really, truly.
Yeah.
Just wants to fucking have fun with the Dabbleverse.
Yeah.
And he loves getting up on stage and doing fucking comedy.
Because
he loves it. That's why Bob is like, he's the most fucking, like,
come here.
He's the only one that
Stop chasing. No.
He doesn't want to have like crazy
I'm
fucking
sorry.
like angry I don't know how to put it. He just wants to have fun with it, and I appreciate it, and I think that he's doing it the right way.
Yeah.
And he's funny. Probably can't wait to get up there.
Because I will say this, and I hope it's taken like the compliment it's meant to be. So the thing about it is so we were, I was saying, Scarlett's another one. Now everyone's saying the same thing about Scarlett. So please listen to me when I tell you this stuff. Chad was never a friend of mine. Okay. I tried to be friends with Chad because we have mutual friends, one of which is Ken Mosca, who called me today after the fucking guy Morans was, talking about how Morans was exposed. Like, such good people. And I was not like, I was friends with Chad for a while. Fucking, I hung out with him in AC, but Chad's gonna Chad, and Chad needs to lie because that's his thing. And I mean, Jesus Christ, what don't you get? What don't you get about the fucking picture? What don't you get about this? What don't you get about? What don't you get about this? That picture was taken. What? Oh, I can present it here. The image file. That picture was taken when? After Chad lied not once, not twice, well, at least twice. When Chad said, you're in Cumia country. And then he changed his lie. He's like, well, if I change the lie, they'll certainly believe the second lie. This picture. What don't you get about live in-game betting? What don't you get about this picture? Everything. Who said it? Maya Angelou. When someone tells you who they are, believe them. This is Chad. Chad literally lied about this for a week. Yeah, and Albert Breer probably did. Chad literally lied about this for a week. And then after it was done, Chad is dumb. And Scarlett is dumb. And stupid people think you're stupid. And duplicitous. Thank you. Intellectually dishonest. I cannot. I'm sorry. This gets back to what my mother said. Learn to keep your mouth shut. Just ignore them. They're stupid. I can't look at what's going on in the world. 75% of the world wakes up in China and India. It's a gift to be alive. And Chad wants to stream to tell you like, all he does is tell you who's not funny. He brings no entertainment value whatsoever. Not once do we mention on those 3 days, not once do we mention any of these stupid people that I personally know and have watched them go stupid. So again, when I sit here doing this shit today, I'm just fucking calling out people like this. He's got a black eye. He's got grease on his face. And he admitted he lied. So you ever just ask yourself, how did you get here? What would you like to happen? What would you like to happen? No matter what you do. So every time when Kevin Brennan starts a stream, what would he like to happen? I would argue Kevin wants to vent. Kevin wants to get everything off his chest and say how disenfranchised he feels from the comedy industry, which he was so good at. And he's still a great comedian. Well, he would have to get back into it.
Being
He's still very funny, but his brother is infinitely wealthier than him, which is bullshit because Kevin's infinitely funnier than him. So you get why he's angry. Bob Levy, I don't have to tell you why he does it. My wife just explained it. Fucking loves this shit. Bob Levy, like, you make fun of me for this. I love this place. I love my car, my cat, my wife, my ability to come and go as I please. We're doing a lot of pool shit coming up. But unlike us, Bob Levy doesn't need to do anything because he has a pool. Bob Levy, he said it the other day, I don't want to leave. I don't want to go. I'm going to go. But Bob's like, I'm going on first and I'm getting the fuck out. Bob Levy fucking wants to sit at home, make a little money streaming, lie by his pool, hang out with his lovely wife and his pets. And God bless him, he's earned it.
And I can't wait to get on stage, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He's having fun with it. Right.
But when Chad starts to stream, what would you like to happen, Chad? The only thing I can tell you is Chad would like for everyone to think he's funnier than the people he's shitting on without saying anything funny. So when I reach out to Mark this week, you know, because Chad, what did Chad say yesterday, Keanu, which I know is not true? Geno's banned from Rodney's. By who, Mark? No. Chad did, remember? Geno's banned. So let me tell you who didn't ban me. Fucking Mark. Let me tell you who didn't ban me. Kevin Brennan. Let me tell you who didn't ban me. Bob Levy. Let me tell you one more thing. Let me tell you who wishes I was banned. Chad Zumock. Because if you don't get apathetic, he is all he's been talking about this week. All he's been talking about this week is, we're going to have a good time. Do you know why Chad's saying we're going to have a good time? Because Chad has no act. Chad is like Ray. And trust me, there's no line on Ray showing up because Ray has nothing else. Ray is going. And let me tell you, after Kevin Brennan and Bob Levy, Barry Ribs is the next most professional comic on that show. Okay? Fucking Barry Ribs, I've seen him at Rodney's countless times. Does a lot of black shows there. He fucking loves that place. And he's going to show, and he does well on stage. Barry's a weird dude, but I'll tell you, he does well on stage. So, Chad, there's a fifth. What do you think the odds of Chad showing up are, Kiki? Seriously.
I said he was so nervous at Kevin's roast.
He was terrible at Kevin's roast.
And because of the nerves, right?
Yeah.
This is going to be that times 100, right? It will be that times 100. And after that tweet, I don't know. But it'll be interesting to find out. I will be there.
Yeah. Do you understand? Like, Chad is telling everyone, we're going to have a good time. I'm going to tell you right now. And again, I'm going to tell you again, and listen to me, okay? One, Chad's gay. I don't care. I don't care that he's gay. My brother-in-laws are gay. Only I find my brother-in-laws. Only I love my brother-in-laws, and they're hilarious. So that's two things Chad is not, lovable or hilarious. Two, Chad, if he does show up, he will not do any real jokes. Because one, he has no stage presence. And he is going to be terrified.
It's a gamble. It's a gamble.
What do you mean?
You go full, just let me try and...
But he has nothing to go full with, I don't think.
No, do you go full, let me try and roast the Dabbleverse?
He
Or
can't.
He can't.
Can
That's
he?
what I'm saying. Do you remember? This is 100 times more of pressure than he had at Kevin Brennan's roast.
Sure.
Kevin Brennan's roast, he was shaking. You were the most confident person I ever saw.
That's how I do. Well, because I know my act is like.
So does he get up there? Does he get up there and just rely on his jokes, do his act, or does he try and make jokes about the dabverse?
I'm not asking you to laugh if you don't want to, but I've done it countless places, and I just want you to know I'm trying. And I'm hoping you'll try too and lighten up, and it works. It works because you're just being honest. But when you've done an act countless times and it's funny, what I did, I'm going to do this here. Why? Because it's funny. And if they listen and want to laugh, they will. If they don't want to laugh, they won't. But the people listening loved it. The people not listening, I had no problem with. Chad can't do that. Chad is unable to do that because he doesn't have an act that's funny. He doesn't. Anyone that saw Kmart Ready, I'm sorry for your loss, that lost part of your life. You'll never get it back. I know. All right, so when you get to this, so here's the beauty of this. So when I reach out to Mark and I say, you think Chad is going to show Saturday? And he writes back, who cares? Doesn't he suck? And just to cover my bases, I write to Mark, yes, when I'm done laughing, can I please share this screenshot? Because Chad's first comeback, after he says, this isn't him, and it is, Chad's first comeback will be, well, we shouldn't be sharing that anyway. No, the guy said, sure, share it. Because Mark's a guy that only cares about making money at the club. And the reason he's like, put Chad on wasn't because Chad's funny. It's because Chad, like I said about Ray, is a unicorn. And you want to see something bizarre because people will pay to see that. But they know it's not real. And once you see it, it's done. So of course he wants Chad on because Chad lends to the insanity. I mean, I'll tell you another thing I texted with him, and I'm sure he won't care because it's far less. I wrote to him. Because I was trying to get my next date, which I got on the 31st. And I said, hey, buddy, let me know about the 31st, which he did. And then I said, I wrote, are you getting excited? Look at this. It doesn't matter. I'll just read it. What's the matter? So I wrote, also, are you getting excited for the weekend of the crazies? And Mark writes back, oh, no. He writes back, oh, no. So I put up a laughy face. And I says, I says to him, Mabel, remove, add. There you go. I wrote, I think it's going to be good. They're all on the same side of crazy this time. And he's right. He wrote, that's why it's not sold out. They don't hate anyone. And I giggled. And then I wrote, you think Chad's going to show? And he said, no. So there you go. He didn't say no. He's like, who cares? He doesn't no one cares about Chad as a comedian. I'm not saying they care about me as a comedian, but I don't go online and say, oh, I'm funny. Chad's not. Fucking everything Chad does proves he's not funny. And when you get a fucking club owner that says, who cares? Doesn't he suck? That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know about what Chad is. Chad's a component. And if you don't think I love, yeah, Chad's going to, Godfrey's going to Rodney's. Everything Chad does infects people he knows. Fucking Godfrey's like, good. I'm glad you screamed all that. Chad screaming the hate speech he did is why I can promise you Chad is never opening for Nick Swardson again. So, as the Buddha says, we will not be punished for our anger. We will be punished by our anger. So Chad got so mad at me. He thought he outwitted everyone and screamed the N-word because he's stupid. Chad is very stupid. And stupid people aren't funny. Yeah, that's another problem that I need to realize. I'm like, well, I'm really smart. So once I do comedy, no. You need to do so much more. And I'll be the first to admit, I haven't done a lot of stuff that I needed to do. But I've always done the stuff I wanted to do. And it always seems to work out for the good guy.
And hey, Adam.
Hey, Dirty Rat.
Dirty Rat's a good boy. He is. Check him out on the YouTube channel.